name is Sarah Williams. I am director of the Civic Data Design Lab at MIT, which is part of the Department of Urban Studies and Planning, which I'm also a professor in that department. So I'm really interested in how we can take data and visualize it to affect policy. So most of my research focuses on transforming data into visual snapshots. Much of those visualizations have had direct policy impacts. I'm very interested in using unusual data, data that we might not think of as being able to describe cities, and use that data to tell us new insights about the world that we live in. So visualization of data allows people to, for the first time, see underlying systems in cities. It kind of makes the invisible visible. It's processes that we know exist, but can't understand or realize their impact on our everyday life. And visualizations allow us to see that and allow policymakers to see that to make informed decisions. And so I think one really great example is a visualization that we made of Nairobi's matatu system, which visualized the informal transit system. And visualizing the matatu system, for the first time, the citizens in Nairobi could see the matatus as one unified system that needs to be planned for and decisions need to be made about. We used a representation format that mimics New York City, London, Paris maps to reference more formalized systems so that people working in Nairobi on policy could also think about these informal systems as something that relates to a subway system like New York City. But I think one of the greatest impacts of it was we developed this matatu map outside the formal government channels. The government was so excited about the map, they made it the formal map, matatu map for the city. Matatu drivers started to use the map to plan new routes as they could see areas where there was not service. New regulations came about because the planners could now visualize the system and see where there was overlap. It's now being used to create a more formalized bus line along particular routes. And so without having that visualization, without us collecting the data and visualizing it, the city would have a hard time making a lot of these planning decisions.